in the responsibility organizing.
Responsibility organizing. Okay. Stop and
Verification
do not
spreadsheet.
move forward to the next training responsibility before you get reviewed. That's the one? Yeah, stop. Alberto.
Is on.
Stop
You hear
and
me,
do
guys?
not move forward. Yes.
My internet.
Stop and do not move forward to the next training responsibility before you get reviewed, verified by the executive team.
Is on.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
But
Sorry, my internet is not
lagging.
happy.
Yeah.
So I added after each training a bit warning that I also put here in our notes now. Can you read it, Moth?
Okay.
A big yellow warning.
Okay. It reads, stop and do not move forward to the next training responsibility before you get reviewed and verified by the executive team.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
So, a
clear
test
to everyone?
question: is this SDR?
Huh?
A test question: is will this be SDR? Right? Is SDR
I mean,
async work?
training.
Async work.
What is our guideline on work, Joyce?
Hmm?
What is the guideline on work?
On work.
On doing work?
On doing work. Uh, BT.
Exactly. Right. So we always encourage to do work in ABT with another worker, right? It's
Yes.
better, it's more professional, it's more efficient. But this is definitely a very big self-driven responsibility that you can also bring to the VA sessions, right? Right?
Okay.
Yeah. The how it works is that you do the training, and then you
Yes.
ask to an executive to
Review.
or your supervisor to review and verify that you can move forward, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
for example, if you ask me, I would. It's always better with J, right? But and this is also something you can do easily async, right? So you tell J, I have worked on my training responsibility 0, and you say the name. Can you review and verify that I did the work and I can move forward? So he's gonna make you some questions and make sure that you learn the training, right?
Yes.
If you're two workers together, it's better because what you would do, you would watch the video or would do the training together, right?
Yes.
For
Yes.
1.5 hours, for 1 hour, whatever. And after the video, you make questions to each other, right?
Yes.
And potentially, then it's easier to get verified. Right? You also would have notes. You have recordings. I mean, also when you do self-driven responsibility, you should work on the umbrella notes, right?
Okay.
But I mean, the point is that in order to what is required every time you do work, and this is work like any other work, okay?
Yeah.
Every time you do work, you need to update the team, right? I
Yes.
worked 1.5
Sure.
hours on my responsibility 5 on my training. If you're ready to be reviewed and verified, you ask to be reviewed, verified. But even if you're not ready, you still need to update the team. Anyways, it's very important that everybody starts doing this. Okay, this is gonna be
Yeah.
in addition to the work involvement criteria verification, and we're gonna, in general, it's gonna be very serious. If you're not doing the training, you will be fired. It's
Okay.
required that you
Okay.
do training.
So question. After we do the training every time, we can log now in that responsibility, training responsibility. We can already track the hour there after we do, or after we are being verified, after getting verified only.
Training is any work. I mean, some trainings is gonna take 5 hours to do them, right? So you're gonna do
Yes.
them over multiple weeks, right?
Oh,
Or
so
you
we
do
can
them
track
in one
now
week.
Yeah.
But
already.
okay, you if allora, the point is the time that has been tracked now under that priority that we just updated in our tracking hours
Yes.
are to be removed,
Yes, I
because
Yes.
understand
in
that.
the next payroll, the 74 is payroll, nobody is can have been tracking hours there because nobody
Mm-mm.
has been doing the training.
Yeah.
Starting now,
Yes.
we updated the tracking hours. Starting now,
Yes.
everybody needs to do their training, and there is where you track your hours. Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
thank
So
you.
after the main session, you go to the responsibility organizing, Joyce, and you do training 0, right? Read the following says.
Mm.
Read the following document carefully. You read the document. It is expected and important that you get verified by the executive or supervisor that you have completed this preliminary step of your onboarding stage process. So you read that document, and then you say, Alberto, I've worked on my training 0 that you would have been tracked in your there, right? Yeah,
Yes.
now you
Yes.
can track it, but you need to update the team. The team needs to know that you've been working on it. Otherwise,
Okay.
Okay.
how can we know, right? How can we know
Yeah.
that
Yes.
we? Yeah, okay. And then you are, Alberto, can you please review and verify that I did the work? And I would say, okay. Tell me what do you understand? I will make some
Yeah.
questions.
Yes.
Okay, so is that done on Discord or do we schedule a session for that, a BT for that?
So as any work, the guideline, there is not a protocol. As any work is encouraged to be done in a BT, right? But we have so many priorities
Mm-hmm.
that if you try to schedule with me to do training, I would probably tell you no, right? Training is something that
Yeah.
is very good to do on your own,
Yeah.
right? Or you do in a VA session. You come to a VA session, you bring your training. When it's silent work, you watch the video of the training, right? But it's up to
Okay.
you guys. I mean, the guideline is always to try to work in a BT. That's our guideline, right? But it's a guideline, it's
Okay.
not a problem.
Okay.
But we don't want to
And
have like the regular weekly sessions. If we have a session on client work, obviously you cannot say, and maybe we're splitting into BTs and say we're going to work on training,
Mm-mm.
right?
yeah.
It's low, it's high priority, right? But it's something that, I mean, for me personally, I will definitely start doing it on my own, right?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
1.5 hours per week, and then it's gonna take multiple months to finish all this training, right? It's not gonna be.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay.
But the
That's
important
right.
thing is that everybody needs to be tracking hours there for training. Otherwise, if you're
Mm-mm.
not doing training, you're gonna get fired.
Mm-mm.
Everybody is required to work. Is a basic criteria that you're doing training,
Yeah.
and this is work. It's very professional work as everything, and this is the responsibility organized. So if you're not working on something that is in this responsibility organizing, you cannot
Yeah.
be tracking hours in that in that item of your tracking hour spreadsheet is something else.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so
Okay.
any other
Okay. Next.
questions? Anything else? Can we move to the next topic?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Can we
For
move to
me,
the
no
next
question.
topic? Okay, can we move to the next
Yes,
topic?
for
Okay.
me,
Yes. Yes.
I don't have question for me.
No, it's okay for me. It's very clear. Thank you for the explanation.
Okay, great. So now my little child that I've been working 3 hours yesterday here.
Thank you, our executive.
Trainee.
You're doing a good job.
I'm executive trainee. Yeah. Right. Let's stretch. Let's stretch till it's okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, I'm here. So, uh, so guys, we're starting the bonus token payroll. I had a session with Jay on Wednesday night, Sonic, and the main focus was this. So I would like you to show guys these first calculations. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I link them there. Can you see? Or can you guys come here in the bonus token pair calculation spreadsheet that I linked?
Yes, I'm here.
Joyce is here. Okay, Mott, Ate,
Yeah, I'm here.
Ate.
Online. Oh, sorry, I've been talking. I'm on mute. I never knew. On line 4, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm there.
Are you there? I don't see you, Ate, in the document.
I'm there. In the document.
Yeah.
I'm there.
I don't see you. Now I see you. Okay.
Are you seeing me now?
Yeah. So go in the tab 133 West, January, February. So this is all automated, right? This is finally the famous bonus token payroll. Okay. Here is where
This
is the
the
last
one.
process of payrolls, is where we get all the value. Is okay. The starting point is the family jurisdiction equity. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So everybody has a family jurisdiction here that I updated, right? Okay,
Yes.
Joyce. Then you have the working hours, and if you have been working more than 100%, your cap of the family jurisdiction is
5
double.
minutes. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes.
these are all these
Is
calculate.
what?
Huh?
What
What?
you, more than 100 is?
You get double the family jurisdiction at the cap. You remember that when we do the base
Ah.
equity, the individual jurisdiction, we are capped. We're capped at the family jurisdiction. This is
Mm.
something we need to fix, because if
Mm-mm.
you're working more than 100, 120, this is something we will see in the next base equity. For now, we're doing this.
Okay.
So here, the only thing that the workers basically need to do here is just the family jurisdiction that can change from month to month. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this
Mm-mm.
yellow these yellow cells, right? because if you see in the like the formulas in like C4 for J,
Mm-hmm.
you see the formula V
Okay.
lookup A4 import range info. You see?
Which
You see
column
this?
are you?
Can you see me moving? You
Yes,
shouldn't
yes,
see me moving.
Mm.
You see me
Oh,
moving, Ate?
yeah.
yes, I can see.
Mhm.
Ate, do you see me moving?
Let me confirm.
You should be in the tab 133 West January February.
I'm mostly following on the screen. On the let me open.
Okay. So if you're following on the screen, Joyce needs to go there, otherwise you don't see that. Should come in the spreadsheet. But
I'm
anyway,
here in the screen.
yeah. So
Um, just
if you go on my where I am in the cell, click on the cell, Joyce, where I
Yeah.
am.
I'm here.
Can you click in the cell?
Yes.
Yes. So
yes.
do you see now the function here? Bool lookup A4 import range. You see the function.
M4
Mm-mm.
SG S4
That's the
Ativity.
formula.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is all automated. So he goes and take all the information from these four spreadsheets in the info tab.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Information in the info tab.
in the info
Ah,
tab there is
okay.
data links for calculations. So the
Ah,
spreadsheets is all automated.
So I don't understand. So do you mean whenever we fill all the other informations, it goes directly to the bonus token?
Yeah, because this is the last process of the payroll. So he takes all the information
Mm-hmm.
and gives you the bonus tokens. Okay.
yeah, from all the.
Okay, okay, okay.
Automatically, or do you mean that automatically?
Yeah, it's automatically for each month. What you need to
Mm-mm.
change is this yellow, these four yellow cells only.
Yes.
That's all you need to change.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for each month because
Yes.
it needs to have the name of the worksheet. But it's gonna be in the work
Yeah,
in the
for
work.
this responsibility, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be in the responsibility organizer. And then
Okay.
obviously uh,
Mm-mm.
the what I want to say the green no is the one that as we know green is because I changed it. No, this is something that every month need to be uh, put manually, right? Because it can change the family jurisdiction, right? This is your family
Yes.
jurisdiction,
Mm-mm.
right?
Mm-mm.
So
Yes.
so then it's all formulas,
Yeah.
and so you see that you start with H,
Mm-mm.
okay? H, column H. You have your max family equity payroll, okay, based on your work hours, okay,
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Yes.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then you deduct the base upfront pay distribution, you deduct the bonus upfront pay distribution, you deduct the individual jurisdiction equity distribution or PZV that you received, and you deduct your base token back pay distribution, right? How much you got in the base token for T2ML and OPZV. And then you have your family equity payroll, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then you have total back pay for the month track that is also taken. Then to this you add base upfront pay value over budget cap. This is only applicable to me for now, right? Because I have a cap of 268 for base upfront. So I went over,
Mm-mm.
and this is here. And then J here has the base upfront pay minimum wage additions capped from budget because if you have minimum wage like J, it cannot be paid in the upfront pay because J is capped at 748, so it's paid here. And then
Mm-mm.
this is something that we would this is green because it's something we need to do, right? For the bonus upfront, the part
Mm-hmm.
of tokens that we have decided agreed to pay in tokens, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I
here,
don't understand.
and then here we have the
Uh-huh.
policy tracking deductions. Here it's 100% policy tracking deductions, but the policy tracking deductions is Right. This is already the formula is already discounting the part that the 10% that was deducted from the upfront pay,
Okay.
bonus upfront pay. So in the end, you get a number for T2ML that you will get, and the family jurisdiction, which we still don't know how we're going to call it. Right? We don't know how we're going to call this. We're going to at the next running, we're going to set up the token. Okay. So, for example, you see that ATE has 533 family jurisdiction tokens, right? Alberto 1,345 T2ML and 184.93. Obviously, T2ML is the most valuable token because T2ML is the token that only the workers can get, right? The family jurisdiction token or the individual jurisdiction token are the equity token for like an investor. Let's say an investor comes, he puts $10,000, he will get 10,000 individual jurisdiction token. The T2ML is the most valuable because it's the token that only the workers get. And in your MetaMask, you can take T2ML and convert it in individual jurisdiction token or family jurisdiction token, but you don't want to do that, right? So this is very important because look how much value we are not being distributed every month. Look, Joyce, 540 T2ML. Alberto, 1,355, right? Moth, where's Moth? 76 T2ML and 343 family jurisdiction tokens. This is a lot of value, guys, right? Because these tokens, soon, when we're going to be successful, they're going to be valued at least $1. So you take this and you sell it.
1:1.
Yes. Right? So that's why it's very important. So I wanted
So
to
we
show
can
you.
go to the previous what's that, payrolls? We can go back to previous months.
No, those payrolls
Sure, we can.
we can, but you need to. It needs to be. As I explained to Ate, we can go
Yeah.
once we are in time
Done
with
with
the
the ones
payroll.
at hand.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Today,
if we're done with all.
Yeah.
yeah, but we need to be done, meaning that we should be. If you want to work on past payroll, it means that today we should be have finished up from base up from pay for 89 degrees west, while we haven't even
Seven,
started.
74.
74.
Yeah.
Not only have we not started in 74, but we still need to
We have
run
finished 133.
we still need to run the 133 bonus, and we still need to do this, right? Run this the bonus token payroll. We said that we're gonna do it. So I don't know how much I need to stress this more, guys. But if you don't help me with the payrolls, I don't know how to do it. Ate is doing a great job, but it needs more a team effort. Every day, everybody should be working on it. I spent 3 hours on this yesterday, and I did it. Right. So now the other day, you guys said you were going to come to the session. You didn't come. We should have run base bonus upfront. Jay is traveling now. How are you guys going to be difficult to prioritize now, right, with Jay? So, and I prefer to work on this with Jay instead of running, because the idea was that we would split up. One of either Joyce or Ate would go with Jay to do the running, and I would have worked on this, right? But it didn't happen. So I don't know what else to say, guys. I want to. For me, it's so important that we do these payrolls, because look how much value we're leaving. For me, it's unacceptable. Every month we skip this. It's $1,300. That I want this money. This is money. This is value. This is money. I take a vacation. This is it. Right? So take a leave. This is money, guys. I don't know why. I'm doing my best, guys, but really, there's so many priorities, and payroll is something that's, I mean, it's kind of well organized. Everybody knows how to do it. So Please, let's run with this payroll.
We are going to work on it. We are going to
Yeah,
do
work on
the
it
best now.
alone in a session. Ate is doing a great job. Ate is doing a great job. Thanks God. But the most important thing, it was the session with Jay to do the running. You guys didn't show up, so we decided to prioritize something else. Mamoon tried to ask Jay to do this, to do it async. He didn't do it, but then somebody else should immediately take it and ask him to do the running, right? Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry about bothering Jay. I mean, Jay is super professional, so just Jay, can we do the running, or can you do the async, right? So we move forward. We are super late with payrolls. Every time you check in, guys, you send him a message, or we send him a message. Everybody, right? And then and now we work on this, right? We get this completed. Now, obviously, we need a review
Yeah.
from Jay for this, right? But
Yes.
today, Jay said that he's probably gonna show up Andromeda, so I'm gonna try to review this and move forward, accounting and ready for running, right? So we do running bonus, we do running base this bonus tokens, and then immediately base equity in 1 day it's done. Base upfront pay 1 day is done. Base token 1 day is done. Okay, in 1 week we can have we can do the whole process if we pull ourselves together, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
1 week, in 2 weeks we do the other one, and boom, we are on track, and we start doing the past value.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
this payroll, I'm ready to work on the payroll, but the team is not encouraging. We can do this payroll within 24 hours for each payroll process. Equity, for example, can do it within 24 hours. But when you do the work, you take like 2, 3 hours, you do a complete work, you send out for review. Nobody is ready to review. And you'll be asking and asking. Whenever we come online, when I come online, I see something to be reviewed, I review it. I don't know why it's difficult to review. Even if we review and take policy tracking, we are learning from that. We need to review the work. So when at times when I send it out and I have to say like once or twice, I just see that the team is not serious. So I equally draw behind and let's just all be dancing like that, which is not correct.
All right. So
When
the
the
way the
when I
way that
finish
the
say
way that you
just
review the
review.
work. Okay. So the way that you review the work is to schedule or to prioritize in a session as a topic, right? And you come to a session, you prioritize it. If it don't get prioritized, you don't agree to the topics until it doesn't get. That's how you review the work if it's important. But the payrolls, you're good in payrolls, right, Ate? So, for example, the base equity, you can go directly to the team agreement. You can make the proposal directly. I mean, we know you do the work, right? So once you do the proposal, there is 24 hours. If people don't vote, 24 hours is approved. You move forward, right? The upfront pay. If there is some things that you want to be reviewed specifically, I'm telling you, you schedule or you try to.
Time to start.
So we missed the break.
Get focused on the
Oh my.
Or and that's why, I mean, if you're two working, you review the work together, and then you just go to team agreement proposal, team agreement, right?
Really?
Yeah. If you, but if if you did not try to prioritize it properly, to review it, it's difficult, right? Because just like moth,
Yes.
you
Yeah.
yeah, you send me. How do you think it's professional to send some notes of a session to me and asking me, please review this? What is this? Okay, first of all, you never ask to review notes. The notes, you do work on the notes, but you always ask to review a calculation spreadsheet, a report
Mm-hmm.
spreadsheet, a document,
Maybe
or something,
yeah.
right? And when you ask me
Maybe
to
he
review
may
Yeah.
need
something,
a
you need to be specific. please review
Yes, yes,
your
yes.
work on this
Yeah,
responsibility, right?
yeah.
Maybe he linked the wrong one. That's why.
No,
No, we
I
had a
did the whole
discussion
note.
later. We had a discussion
Yeah,
later. I think I explained it, but then you didn't follow up with the discussion. You never sent me the. Of course, I understand what you want me to review, right?
yes.
Mm-mm.
Sorry for that. Going forward, it will be easier. Now I understand. I know what to do. You see, even I think that is not the first one. I think there's another one we share when was it
Is
the one?
on.
Yeah. So this was the second one. So I think
This was
with this
before, right?
combination,
This was before. So I see that the table in the note is different than the table in the document. So I had to go in the document, the version
Together.
yeah,
history of the document, and see that actually the document, thanks God, was the most
yeah, both
updated.
verifications. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah,
that was the
yeah,
so because obviously
yeah,
I work on the document, right? But obviously, I mean, the notes. You look if you look at my communication. Tell me one time that I asked somebody to review some notes. The notes are for
okay.
you to work to do work that needs to go on some verification
Yeah,
spreadsheet or some calculation spreadsheet or some document or something that needs to be reviewed. And because why it's so important? Because I review and I verify that, so that is official, and that is going to be used for a bunch of work later, so that we know that those numbers are correct or and have been
yeah,
reviewed, right?
Please stop.
yeah.
Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for the for correction.
No,
Now
I
I
also asked you
understand.
to do a
Yeah.
fault. I don't know if you did the fault, but the point also is that
Uh,
when you ask me to review something, you need to be specific.
yes, sure, sure. Yeah.
Is on.
All right. Should I review the setup? Should I review the value tracking? What is this? Send me some notes of the session, right?
Mm-mm.
Anyways, guys, I just wanted to show you this, and I hope you get excited because it's going to be very exciting to receive all this value, right? So
Thank you for your effort.
yeah, yeah. So this is going to be very easy, very quick, right? There's going to be three, four updates. Everything is already automated, so it's going to be boom, 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 and it's not going to take time. It's going to be very, very, very fast, so that hopefully we can include also the network equity, which should be even before the base equity. Also, that we're doing all this value tracking for what, right? Every time we do value tracking, why? For what do we do it if we don't do the network equity in the payrolls, right?
Mm-mm.
But anyways, we'll get there. I'm sure we'll get there. I'm sure. I can see that Ate is getting very serious on payrolls. I count on you, Ate, for payrolls.
Yeah, for parents, you can count on me.
Yeah,
If we just work as a team, we are going to go very fast.
yeah, and if you
So now,
want, if we want, we can separate your tracking hours to have uh, more specific responsibilities for the payrolls, right?
that is exactly where I was trying to drive
Yeah,
to. I wanted to ask that if I'm able to work today on payroll
yeah,
and I'm able to work tomorrow on payroll, that will be more than 1.5 hours. So that's literally what is.
yeah,
So we can add it.
yeah. Exactly. We
Okay,
can
will help.
review your tracking hours, and we can put instead of just payroll, we can do responsibilities like payroll calculations, payroll verifications, payroll setup, and when we
Yes.
add all this, so that when you work on payrolls, even 3-4 hours per day, maybe you will be tracking these
Yeah.
3-4 hours per day in three different categories, right?
It will greatly help.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. So, anyways, at the end, I mean, let's take a 5 minute break. We missed the break. Then we have the last topic,
Okay.
and then if you want, we can have uh,
Time for breath. Please stop and
Yeah.
hold. Now inhale. 1,
and we
2,
can
3. Exhale. 1, 2,
The rhythm is not correct.
Altogether, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, relax.
No, the rhythm is messed up because my internet. I'm gonna restart my internet now at the break. All right, 5 minute break, guys.
Okay, okay, 5 minutes.